great professional achievements.
Well, Al, he has tremendous boxing skills. He can fight righty or lefty. He can counter or rough you up on the inside. But what I like most about Andre, the intangibles. He's very focused, fiercely determined. He fights intelligently, and he's convinced that this tournament is going to catapult him into superstardom.
And it may well do that. Well, across the ring from him, Shelby Pudwill is a 14-year veteran. This North Dakota resident comes from a boxing family. His brother Tucker was a professional fighter, just recently retired, and his father and uncles also boxed. And despite a 22-3-1 record, though, Steve, Pudwill has not been up to the task when he steps up his opposition.
Well, he was KO'd by John Duddy in 2006 out, and then he was shelved by an illness. Now, he's come back at super middleweight. Nothing's expected of him tonight, so he has nothing to lose. He told us he can extend his career by being reasonably competitive tonight.
So it's time for this super middleweight battle between Andre Ward and Shelby Pudwill. So let's go up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Pechanga Resort and Casino here in Temecula, California, with a featured bout of the evening brought to you by Goosen Tudor Promotions in association with Antonio Leonard Productions and Showtime. This bout is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Tim Noonan. Introducing to you our three judges scoring this bout from ringside: Raul Cais Jr., Jack Reese, and Fritz Werner. Introducing our third man in the ring, our referee in charge, Pat Russell. All right, fans, here we go with the ShoBox main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in a super middleweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Temecula, California, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver and red trunks, he weighed in at 170.5 pounds. His record stands at 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout from Mandan, North Dakota. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shelby Showtime Pudwill. And his opponent across the ring, ready to go on my left. Tonight fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with silver trim. He weighed in at 171.25 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 19 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. From Oakland, California, here is the 2004 U.S. Olympic gold medalist, the WBC and WBO #1 world-ranked super middleweight. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the undefeated Andre S.O.G. Ward. Once again, a referee in charge, Pat Russell, now to give instructions.
Come on out, Shelby. Come on out. All right, gents, there's the line right there, right at the very top of this. There's the line right there, 10 rounds. Touch them up. Good luck. Come out at the bell.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, Steve.
Well, Ward is a naturally bigger guy, Al, and the contract for this fight was 172. Pudwill's fought most of his career in middleweight. Also, Ward, you see a 3-inch reach advantage, and that's against an opponent who likes to box from the outside.
Reminder, the rules different in this fight. There's no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count, can't be saved by the bell, and of course the referee or doctor can stop the fight. And after 4 rounds, if there was a clash of heads before the 4th, there'd be a no contest. After that, they would go to the scorecards. We're ready to roll here at Pechanga. Andre Ward and Shelby Pudwill in a tiny ring. This is an 18-foot ring. And you have to believe that the Ward people probably like that because Pudwill's a bit more of a boxer, and they think their man has the power.
Be interested to see the approach Ward takes early in this fight. Does he come out and try to blow his man away? Right now he's being pretty busy with his hands.
And a reminder that 2 fights ago, Pudwill was knocked out in the first round by middleweight John Duddy. So the early going in this fight, very critical for Pudwill. Big left hook by Andre Ward. Fighting as a righty here, and as Steve pointed out, he switches back and forth often.
Yes. Well, he's definitely ambidextrous. He can fight both ways. And it looks like he's strictly business tonight. So I like what I see so far out of Andre Ward.
Left hook a little bit low from Ward as he tries to go down to the body. There was a cut over the left eye of Ward in the Edison Miranda fight, but it is healed, he said. No ill effects from it. The jab by Ward, and Pudwill gets in the left hook.
And now you mentioned that cut. That happened 30 seconds into the first round, which speaks volumes about, regardless of who the opponent is, every fight has its dangers.
And he said that while some people questioned his toughness, Andre Ward, he knew that he was tough. That only confirmed it. A right hand gets in by Ward. And Pudwill, a pro since 1995, has not fought great opposition. And when he has stepped up against Duddy, Rudy Lovato, he has not been able to get the job done.
In terms of experience, Pudwill, not that many more fights or rounds, yet he turned pro 11 years, or 9 years before Ward did.
Had a lot of inactivity due to illness and some injuries, so it's nice to see him back.
Right hand again downstairs by Ward. Ward's been committed to body work here in this round. A minute left to go here in round number 1. Andre Ward in the blue trunks landed low and said, "My bad, sorry."
2 warnings already from Pat Russell for Ward for punching low.
The hook again by Ward. So he stayed righty this whole round and has committed himself to the left hook. And Pudwill's been hit with that punch a couple of times, but no dramatic effect. Pudwill throwing back with the hook in the right hand. Pudwill trying to use all of this ring. There isn't much of it to use.
No, it's not. I like what I see in Pudwill, though. He's taking the punches fairly well. You know, you haven't seen his legs buckle or anything. He's gotten hit with some good clean shots. He's taking them pretty well.
Seconds left to go in round number 1. It's been a very good round for Ward. Uppercut by Ward and a vicious body shot. He is throwing some hellacious shots downstairs. As round 1 comes to an end for Shelby Pudwill, he got through it at least. Virgil Hunter, the man in the corner with Andre Ward.
That's a good job. Hold up, that's a good job. Work quick behind the double jab. When you get it, turn the shots under, okay? He's protected his head. But you do have the uppercuts up the middle if you don't tilt on him, okay? You got the uppercuts up the middle, okay? In close, the short, compact one, you hear me? Okay? Keep that jab in his chest area right there, okay? Keep it up in here.
Action from round 1. Ward did what he wanted the entire fight. There you see him firing a left cross. That's probably his power punch. He is a natural lefty. And Al mentioned Pudwill using the ring. It'd be nice to see him use his hands a little bit as well.
He did throw some punches back. And that was Ward actually switching to lefty. So very briefly, he was a lefty in that first round, but not too often. So Shelby Pudwill